Hey guys, my name's Steve, it's Heroine's Corner. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about how I've been on booktube for a whole year and what I've learned. So yeah, I've been on booktube for an entire year, guys. My booktube birthday was actually the 4th of January, so it was definitely at the earlier part of this month, but I just didn't have time to like sit down and do a video discussing that because I was in the middle of my exam season. So I'm doing a video now, but I did want to just like take some time to acknowledge that I've been on this platform for a year and just talk about what I've learned and what I think my channel will be doing in the future and all those sorts of things. Of course, please remember to follow me on Twitter. It's Heroine's Corner. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. But without further ado, let's get straight into this conversation. So of course, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, anyone who has commented, contributed to the conversation, shared my video links on Twitter or when I was on Instagram. Just thank you so much for supporting my channel. Like, it really means a lot to me that, like, you know what I mean, I'm not isolated in this bookish community. Like, there are people who like what I do and support my channel and want other people to view my stuff as well. Like, I just want to say a big thank you. I appreciate every single one of you so much. So one of the first things I've learned during this year on booktube is to really appreciate smaller booktubers. Smaller booktubers are like the backbone of this community. From the outside in, you only really see the bigger booktubers, but now as a booktuber, like, seeing the smaller community and the smaller niches the smaller communities and all that stuff, like, I just love smaller booktubers so much. And this is nothing against the bigger booktubers. It's of course, like, a lot of bigger booktubers that I still follow and still comment on and all that stuff, but it's just a different dynamic with like smaller booktubers. It just feels like more of a community and we're all on the same wavelength. And do you know what I mean? But I feel like smaller booktubers really grounded me in my first year of booktube and reminded me that, you know, my content is good, people are there supporting me, and I might not be the biggest booktubing, you know, account ever, but like, you still have this really lovely sense of camaraderie and friendship and conversation. This is just a shout out to all the smaller booktubers. I see you, I appreciate you. Just thank you for being there for me this year. Another thing I've learned about being on booktube is that it's so much more like diverse than bigger booktubers would like lead you to think. That is basically to say that visible booktube is just so white. That is the picture, that's the essence of booktube that you see mostly if you're not in the community. But like, being in the community, like, booktube is so diverse, and it just makes me frustrated almost that this is a community that is diverse, that should be diverse, because if you are literate, you know what I mean, you can be a part of this community. And just seeing all of these different nuances and, you know, differences, and just seeing that not correlate to like visible booktube is frustrating. And it, you know what I mean, like, it's, you have to kind of learn to like deal with, okay, you know what I mean, like, there are just things in place to not allow for diversity to be visible on booktube. That is slowly changing. Like, I'm not saying that there are no, like, you know what I mean, like, big booktubers who are non-white. I'm not trying to say that, but what I'm trying to say is that there's still that disconnect. Those little spaces where people can have conversations, like real conversations about the issues of booktube and diversity and stuff like that. Like, I really enjoy those conversations that are being had. I just wish those conversations reached more people so that a change could be a rolling. So another thing that I've learned this 1 year on booktube is that reading is so much more than just reading. Like, and I know that sounds like, what are you talking about? Like, being on booktube, you see the readathons, you see the challenges, you see the sprints, you see the conversations, you see the reviews, and it just makes reading like a much more exciting hobby. Like, I read because I want to read and the stories are good, of course, but I also want to read because I get like excited about having conversations with people, or like knowing I can recommend it to people on this platform. Like, I get excited. Reading is no longer a solitary thing for me anymore. Like, it's just not. Like, it feels like it's a bigger thing, and I enjoy that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy, it feels more of a group hobby now, and I really love that. So another thing I've learned about being on booktube is that you really need to like stick to your heart. Like you need an anchor wall on booktube, because this community is so vast and so just like wide and deep and stuff like that, that like I feel like you can find yourself being influenced by like different things, whether it's like content people are doing, or whether it's the books people are doing, or people are reading, or just stuff like that. I feel like you need to learn how you're going to anchor yourself in this community, so that you don't overwhelm yourself with all the different things you can be doing. And I really tried to do that, like during my first year of booktube. I really tried to anchor myself and to find like what am I here for. I guess it's called like finding your niche, but I wouldn't really put in those terms because it feels very I don't know the word I'm trying to say. Like I don't want to say dehumanizing, but something along that vein. Like I don't really want to like compartmentalize the stuff that I like. I feel like yes, finding your niche is important, but also it's not about like finding a niche. It's just about finding something that anchors you to yourself, and to what you love. And I think me finding that anchoring point is the reason why I'm still on booktube. Like I'm not usually the one to keep up with long-term commitments, and I do consider booktube like a long-term commitment. I'm usually not like that. I'm usually a bit more flighty, and do you know what I mean, like and I don't really like being perceived sometimes. There's like plenty of other things I've learned about being on booktube, do you know what I mean, like the importance of like devaluing all the different analytics that are on that YouTube studio app, like really just disconnecting yourself from that. I've learned to really take pride in what I'm doing and to have confidence about the content that I'm putting out. Yes, still I have imposter syndrome sometimes, but I kind of battle through that. I was like, this is me, this is my spot on the internet, and that's that. I've learned to step out my comfort zone literary wise, but I've also learned to find my comfort zone and to indulge in that comfort zone. I still consider myself a baby booktuber, I really do. I feel like I'm still learning the ropes here, and that's fun and that's exciting, and I look forward to what my channel's going to be in the future. So talking about the future, what do I want to manifest for my channel in the future? Really, I just want this channel, I do want this channel to grow, but not in the sense that I want like, oh, I want like loads of subscribers and I want all that stuff. Like, to be honest, I just kind of want to be more visible in the community, and if that means more subscribers, I guess that means more subscribers. But yeah, I feel like I want to be more visible. I want my platform to be more visible. I want to keep on talking about Black literature and prioritizing Black literature on my channel. Also want to kind of concentrate on reviews for my channel as well. Like I want to try and do more book reviews if I can. I want to have more discussions about books on my channel. Essentially, it is slightly tricky because, you know what I mean, when you're talking about specific books, there'll be people who haven't read those books, so can't contribute to those conversations, and that's something that's niggling at the back of my head. But I still want to try and have those conversations, and if it's not just about like specific books, I want it to be about like specific genres. I just want to really have literary discussions. But other than that, like I don't really want to have any like set goals for my channel. I want to just keep doing what I'm doing, and I want booktube to keep on being a enjoyable hobby that I do and participate in, and it helps me expand and explore my love for reading, and that's all I really want to do for this channel. So yeah, I do want to be more visible in the booktube community, and I do want to explore more literary discussionary type of videos, and I want to like try and do that more and pursue that more. But in the end, all I want booktube to be is a fun side hobby that I do. And yeah, so that's the video, guys. I didn't want to ramble on too much because all in all, like this video is basically just a thank you for everyone who has supported my channel over the year, and let's hope it goes on for another year as well. And yeah, just me talk about my channel and what I've learned and everything. Like if you've been a booktuber for like a year, or even not, like if you've been a booktuber for a substantial amount of time now, like please let me know what you've learned about being a booktuber and about booktube during your time on this platform. I'd love to know some of your realizations as well. But yeah, that is all, guys. Please remember to like this video, follow me on Twitter, and remember to subscribe. That's it. Remember to subscribe. Aaron's Corner. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon in another video soon. Bye.